Bitcoin bestie.
Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. The Bitcoin dipped and we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. At Vacation Genie, we believe digital currencies are meant to do more than just sit in your wallet. They're meant to take you places. We want to help you step into the future of cryptocurrency spending, as travel is one of the top categories for spending your crypto. It provides you with the best ROI, lasting memories. Make sure to check out Vacation Genie today. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday. Oh boy, the week has flown by. We're getting after it today. We have a ton of news to share internationally, some Hong Kong news. We have Metaplanet from Japan. And then we're going to dive into the United States, Kraken, Coinbase unveiling some new things, and Kraken expanding into Europe. We'll dive into that. Oh, sorry, guys. I feel like my camera is off. Guys, my power went out this morning. We're going to talk about SoFi, too. Bitcoin miners raising money. Anthony Pompliano's company also buying more Bitcoin. GameStop maybe buying more Bitcoin as well. Barclays, with their card, is banning crypto transactions, which is absolutely hysterical. We'll dive into that later. Donnie T's family, World Liberty Financial, their token might end up being tradable, as it wasn't when they first brought it into the daylight. And then for our spotlight, we do have mortgages, guys. Maybe you could prove your wealth with Bitcoin. Guys, this is major news. That's going to be our spotlight today. And then we, of course, have our coins to watch. So if you're ready for the zest, the news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share it out with friends so more people know what's going on here. And again, we have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal. Guys, we are so close to 22,000 subscribers. We're at 21,914 subscribers right now. So pump it up.
So pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Hashtag bullish. Guys, I don't know if my camera's off, my audio. I don't know what's off and what's on right now because we had a little power outage this morning. I was sitting here at my desk. I was getting all my news articles, all my duckies in a row. And then, boom, I just heard like, whoo, all throughout the house. And then no power. But then it did come back on about a few minutes later, and then it took like 20 minutes or something ridiculous for my Wi-Fi to come back on, and then my camera was all glitchy, everything was glitchy, and I was like, oh no. But then my backup is always going outside. I was going to end up doing a whole outdoor live stream today if that didn't end up working. Also, really briefly, before I say good morning to everyone, we do have Terra Hosting in the chat. We do love Terra Hosting. There we go. So, guys, this is their X. If you guys would know this company, because it is Hawk Crypto Mining's company, and we love him. We love Hawk so much. He is the G of all Gs. We love Terra Hosting. I was seeking refuge at their booth during Bitcoin conference when I needed to set up my live streams. So, shout out to them for being my little home base. Also, guys, I will be live with them later today on Spaces. Where's the Spaces link, Tara? I guess they don't have a link for people to set reminders. I will remind them to do that. But Tara's in the chat. We love them. And make sure you guys like and retweet this if you could. If you want to share some lurv because I will be live with them at 3 p.m. Eastern on Spaces. Also, this show will redirect to Crypto Princess, so that way you guys can go support her as well. Guys, I'm going to say good morning to you as you say good morning to me, and check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show. Cake Wallet, Market Cipher, use code ZESTY for 15% off. Then head over to Vacation Genie, cruise with your crypto. All right, guys, let's get after it. We're going to say good morning to our friends in the chat. As always, thank you to Black Hat. We have Big Dog over there on TikTok. We have Backup, good morning. Keen Bean, Jesse, Nick, All Set, JC, Jesse's chilling, Sola Hefe, Joe Harvey. We have Mike Volmer. Mike, I'm sorry, I didn't end up getting Donkey this morning. I figured maybe I save it for Friday Donkey. I thought about it though. We do have BBB. Good morning. We love BBB in the chat. We really do. Keen Bean is chilling. I said hi to him already. Haven, good morning. Grandpa, Bobby F, good morning. We got Tips over there on X. Good morning. Nice to see you. Mike Mazzona's on X, I believe, with Yukio. Yukio's somewhere. Let's see. Robert Mulligan, good morning. Welcome, 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 welcome. Shadow, Mama Shadow. We got Poe. Good morning. Tyler Fitzpatrick. Oh my gosh, my bot's losing it. Crypto Princess, we're redirecting to you after. True, good morning. Green Day Profits. Good morning. Curtis Hill is here. Good morning. Silver Days chilling. All right. Yes, please post the link, Tara. Please, please, please. And then let me know in the chat when you do that, so that way I can put the link in the chat as well. One House. Good morning. Oh, it's Bao. Of course, Bao comes in and says hello with the Gary emoji. He just has to do it. He has to do it. He can't help himself. Right, Chipper? Can't help himself. Also, guys, if you guys are new to the show, please let me know. And if I didn't say good morning to you, you can feel free to yell at me. Right, Jeremy, Cyberman, good morning. I was feeling a little pink today. I was feeling pinky. Okay, let's get after it, guys. Gotta pick up the new Dunkin' bucket. Wait, there's a bucket? What does that mean? Is it full of hash browns? I love hash browns, guys. Love it. Okay, hello, Memory. Good morning. All right, let's get into the jams here. We got the market recap, as always, what we start off with. We love it, even though it's a little red. Bitcoin this morning, a little bit red, down 0.45%, $106,933. We are above our golden zone, which is really what matters to me, of 106.1. That is very important, guys. Hopefully, we hold support here. And again, if we could confidently move through this 109, our previous all-time high, that would be extremely bullish. And then we could probably skippity-doo over to 112. That would be the hope. We go right through 109 over to 112 basically immediately. That would be the hope. And a really bullish sign as well. As the momentum is increasing too. We see the momentum is over that zero line. We are bullish. Although going into the weekend, it's already Thursday probably. Throughout the weekend, it might be a little bit slow again on price action, as it always is throughout the weekend. And especially throughout the summer, I feel like people are a little bit sleepies during the summer because people are just not awake. They're not. And they're sleeping and they have their kids and all that. So they're a little tired. We do have the VWAP that is down a little bit. Money flow is increasing ever so slightly, you know. Also, the RSI is bullish, even though it's taking a little bit of a dip today. Let's hold that bullish RSI here. Ethereum is actually up, though. Taking a little quick peek here. Up about 0.43%. A high today of 2,500, just about. So, looking good. Looking good. ETH may be making her own way today. Maybe making her own way. People are saying that there's a bull flag on Bitcoin that could hint at $140,000 Bitcoin. People are saying 140,000, 160,000 by the end of the year. Do you believe that's possible? Will we see $160,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year? One or yes emoji, two or no emoji. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let's go, everyone. You guys are chatting it up. Oh, gosh, it's Geo. Even though you're all mean to me, minus JC, I love you all and wish nothing but the best for you and your families. Oh, Gio trying to be so adorable today. Gio, that's so nice. See, he tries to play nice so that way we don't come after him. Oh, that's so... Oh, Gio. Gio, we still haven't collabed. And you know what? Cash just got to me before you did. And the rumor has it is that Bao and Gio are the same person. I don't know. Maybe it's they're each other's alter egos. Who knows who's real and who's not. Oh, okay. I think we need our moderators back on TikTok, please. All right, let's get into our breaking news headlines. Let's go, Geo and Bao. Get your sheesh together. Let's do this. Breaking news headlines start now. We always start off in international waters, and we're going to start in Hong Kong, where Hong Kong is unveiling new stablecoin rules. What does that have in its whole context here? And is this just a segue for the digital yuan? The answer is yes, but you know what? We're gonna sit back, relax, and read the article here. Shout out to Patrick. Thank you for stepping in. Also, Gary, please, my TikTok mods. Hong Kong's latest digital asset blueprint places stablecoin regulation and asset tokenization at the heart of its strategy. The policy statement issued on Thursday introduces a framework known as a LEAP, targeting legal clarity, ecosystem expansion, real-world applications, and talent development. Oh my gosh, guys, there's a mosquito. It builds on the foundation laid by the government's first policy statement in October of 2022. As part of the framework, the government will implement a licensing regime for stablecoin issuers starting on August 1st, which will facilitate the development of real-world use cases. They're going to oversee the licensing for digital asset dealing and custody providers, and then they're going to have legal reviews to support the tokenization of RWAs. Again, this all means absolutely nothing to me, but I have to share it with you because it's news. Also, because it's just a segue for CBDCs and the digital yuan. They want to make you feel like, oh my gosh, they're talking about stablecoins. Hong Kong is so bullish. No, they're not. It's only for their own agenda. So you're welcome for the news. And for just letting you know what the real mission is. CBDCs. Guys, I have so much love for you. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Like, you guys are just beautiful people. And I have, like, the utmost love and respect for every single one of you. So I just wanted to let you know that before we go into the next thing. I think probably the love is lesser though for Geo. I'm just like throwing that out there. He said he's busy shorting the religion. What does that mean, sir? What does that mean? Also, guys, let's keep going. We're gonna ignore Geo and talk about Metaplanet in Japan. I really want to go to Japan so bad, guys. I really want to go to Japan, like super duper bad. I want to go to Japan. I want to eat fresh sushi. I see people on TikTok going to all these beautiful places to eat in Japan, and I want it. I want all the foodies. Anyway, Metaplanet in Japan. They're now the 5th largest corporate Bitcoin holder, outpacing Tesla. They've been scooping up Bitcoin. They just bought another 1,234 Bitcoin for $133 million at an average price of 107.8K per coin. And the latest buy makes them sit at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bitcoins. I love it. Their number play is great. 12,345 Bitcoin at an average price of 98.3K. Again, before this, they had 11,111 Bitcoin. So they're just playing number games. And so they do have a strategy. They want to keep on moving up. But as they are at that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bitcoin, so 12,345 Bitcoin, they're looking at outpacing Tesla here, that they only hold at Tesla 11,509 Bitcoin. And Tesla's had this stack for a really long time. So they didn't pay nearly as much for it, but they are still hodling and making them gains. So smart. Bruce, don't throw this cup in the microwave, sir. No, don't do that. Okay, Mighty Moto, we don't. All right, you know what, Mighty Moto? I'll look at XRP chart later. You just got to remind me, sir. All right, guys, we're going to look at Kraken internationally making some moves, securing their MiCA license over in Ireland. So this is for all my Irish friends. Kraken has been upgraded and granted to a license to operate in the Republic of Ireland under the MiCA regulation. They'll now be able to offer crypto services across 30 countries in the European Economic Area, allowing it to scale its business much faster across the region. So all my Irish friends, enjoy Kraken. And so it's pretty interesting. Coinbase has one. I think Bybit also got one. and a few other exchanges as well. I believe even Gemini has broken into, let me look it up. Gemini Mica license. Yep. They also at the same time, so I'm not wrong. I think they both got Coinbase and Gemini, their Mica licenses. And I think Gemini got theirs in Malta. Also, we're going to dive into, since we're on the exchange train right now, let's bring it to Coinbase. Coinbase did something really interesting, introducing wrapped Cardano and wrapped Litecoin to Base. So they're bringing wrapped Cardano, wrapped Litecoin onto Base, which is their layer 2 blockchain on Ethereum. This is wild. I don't know how you feel about this. Guys, put Litecoin and Cardano emojis in the chat, please. Litecoin emojis, Cardano emojis. Throw it in there. Coinbase introduced Cardano and Litecoin on its ETH Layer 2 network Base via CB ADA and CB Litecoin. These are fully backed Cardano and Litecoin locked in Coinbase custody, minted and burned on demand at a 1-to-1 ratio with regular proof of reserves to back up the claims. Data shows over 11,300 wrapped Litecoin and 2.9 million wrapped Cardano have already been minted on Base and are actively circulating. Coinbase has previously issued versions of Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, and Doge on Base, creating one of the most comprehensive cross-chain ecosystems in a layer 2. Now, this solves apparently the interoperability puzzle, where Cardano and Litecoin are native to other blockchains and can't be directly used on ETH or dependent layer 2s like Base. However, using these wrapped tokens allow holders and users to interact in on-chain activities like yield farming, liquidity pools, trading, and lending, all without selling their original tokens. Wow. Litecoin right now didn't care about the news. Litecoin price was like, meh, whatever. Still sitting at $84, guys. We want to hold support at $84, $85. Please, Litecoin. Bearish level to watch is 74. Bullish is 91. Everything is looking pretty flat on Litecoin at the moment. Looking at Cardano. Oh, we need to expand these lines out. Excuse me. Cardano at 55 cents. Just below 55.5 cents, actually. Down 2.36%. Again, struggling with this 57 cents. It just cannot hold. Bearish level to watch on Cardano is over here at 44.45 cents. Kind of same as Litecoin. Money flows flat. Momentum is not really high at the moment. VWAP is considered bullish, but it is going in the bearish direction. The RSI, a little bit wrecked on Cardano, was oversold. Maybe we'll go back there as well. We'll see if that ends up happening. But if it does, maybe it will relieve some selling pressure. But I think Cardano has gotten the bitter end of a few things recently in terms of sentiment. Only because they were supposed to be part of the digital asset stockpile. But Mr. Hoskinson had no awareness of this. And so just very interesting what has happened with Cardano recently. Cardano price action is killing you. I know. Listen, it's all about the patience, friends and family. It's all about the patience. Everyone wants everything instantly, but I'm telling you, to calm your nerves. I was gonna say a bad word. We don't curse on the show, but calm your nerves, friends. It's gonna be okay. They'll be great eventually. Listen, I think Cardano has some room to move in terms of adoption and technology. I just think that there needs to be more fun on Cardano. I think there needs to be more fun in general. Like, we don't have any majorly amazing Web3 games right now, at least not that I've played in a while. And so I feel like we need, yes, patience. We need patience. Patience is a virtue. We should all have it. And just hopefully we have a nice game developer that makes some really good games. I want to play games, guys. I've been bored. I've been playing Fortnite. I need more Web3 games. Developers, listen to moi. Please give me a game to play. I am dying. I really want an FPS game. I need maybe something with lore. You know, something interesting. Something interesting. I need a Web3 game. Oh. You're developing a game, Mr. Craig. That's good. Well, keep us posted on that. We like games. I love Web3 games. Gonna lose 50 cents from a range over the summer and then moon. Oh, okay, sir. Okay, Geo, giving us the TA. So what'd you say again? lose 50 cents. See, that's what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about our bearish level of 44 cents, which actually goes all the way back to when we struggled to hold it back in April through June of 2024. We went below. We kind of held some sort of support here around 32 cents. And then we went kaplu. Oh, shoot. Hello? Can we go back here? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we basically went through that 44 cents and went bam all the way basically up to right here, $1.15. Okay, there's a mosquito in front of my face, guys, so I might have to like crush him. I don't know. Like, I cannot. I have no patience for the flies. None. So if you see me going like, yeah, it's because I'm trying to squish this dude. Squish him. Anyway, enough about the mosquitoes. Zap it? I want to zap it. I can't do any more bites, dude. I'm like one big mosquito. Anyway, we got SoFi. Oh, gosh. I am crazy. Okay, guys, we have SoFi also getting back into the crypto game after they took a little bit of like a hiatus due to regulatory scrutiny. They're going to launch blockchain remittances with stablecoins as, again, crypto is making a resurgence onto the platform. US-based fintech platform SoFi said on Wednesday that they are introducing international remittances through blockchain and stables to allow users to invest in crypto this year. And they said the upcoming remittance service will let users send US dollars and select stablecoins to recipients abroad with well-known blockchain networks processing the transactions, allowing funds to be sent around the clock, converted into local currencies, and deposited into recipients' accounts, according to the press release. Which, again, this is kind of the future, besides sending peer-to-peer money, but also being able to send a crypto and then it being converted, which is also what we're doing when we spend, you know, using BitPay at merchants and whatever have you. The company said it will significantly be cheaper and faster than trad methods such as wire transfers or bank-based remittances. Keep in mind, companies have also been doing this with Lightning for years. So this is like not a new concept, but it does make sense as well. The CEO, Anthony Noto, shared plans earlier this year to re-enter the crypto business after the firm suspended digital asset services in 2023 in order to obtain banking licenses under the previous administration, when they had obviously Gary Gensler calling us
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Isn't it ridiculous? Ridiculous. Gary. Whatever. Smash a like, please. Share it out. I would love if you guys could smash a like and share this stream. It would just make my heart so warm. And I would just be a happy girl. And I hope you guys support that endeavor. We have 71 likes. Let's get that 29 more. Hello, Josh. Also, guys, we have 21,914 subscribers. I would love if we could see 22K by next week. That would be so amazing. And I'll be so happy. Anyway, SoFi, that's cool. We're also, speaking of other platforms making some decisions, SoFi looking quite bullish, Barclays looking quite bearish. I cannot understand what Barclays is doing, except that they're trad and they're just scared. Barclays is also taking part, and I'm going to see if I can pull up the article for it. Barclays has taken part in tokenization with JP Morgan. Hold on. Tokenization, JP Morgan. Let's see if we could pull up the receipts here. So this is, wow, I am crazy. Sometimes I don't know how I remembered these things. Guys, October of 2023, here's the receipts. October 11, 2023. JP Morgan debuted tokenized BlackRock shares as collateral with Barclays. So JP Morgan carried out their first live blockchain-based collateral settlement transaction involving BlackRock and Barclays. And this was using their formerly known as the Onyx blockchain and the bank's tokenized collateral network used by BlackRock to tokenize shares in one of its money market funds. So Barclays, BlackRock, and JP Morgan are all very familiar with crypto or blockchain, although JP Morgan's blockchain is not real blockchain in my opinion. However, Barclays goes and makes this move now to ban credit card crypto purchases. Why is that? They're going to lose so much money because of this. This is a ridiculous move on their part. Bad for business. No matter what you feel about crypto, care about your business. It seems like they're putting that on the back burner. Barclays, one of the UK's largest banks, said it will stop customers from using their credit cards to purchase crypto by the end of the week. The London-based company will block crypto transactions on its Barclays card branded payment card starting June 27th, according to its website page published on Wednesday. They cited certain risks when purchasing crypto. This is discrimination. This is like going and saying that, wow, that was a dicey example, I was going to say. It's basically like saying, this is a better one. It's basically like saying, oh, you can't buy your baby diapers because there are risks that the diaper companies are bad. It's the same thing. So you, like, that's discrimination. Like, you're telling me I can't buy crypto? You're telling me I can't buy crypto just because you don't like it, Barclays? That is ridiculous. Also, the fact that my money, I should be able to purchase what I want with my money, but apparently our money's not our money. And that's why self-custody. This is why cryptocurrency exists. So that way, when you get your hands on it, you could go ahead and do whatever you want, transact to whoever, wherever, 24/7, 365. Don't worry about this absolute lunacy. Lunacy. They said, we're doing this because a fall in the price of crypto assets could lead to customers finding themselves in debt they can't afford to repay. There's also no protection for crypto assets if something goes wrong with the purchase, as they're not covered by the financial services that they listed here. Now, they're saying that they could be reimbursed up to $116,000 US to customers who lose money if an institution covered by the program fails. Now, like, that just sounds ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're not our masters. Like, we don't need you to tell me what to do. And the fact that people could, like, buy whatever stock or purchase whatever from a different company, and the company could fail, the stock could go to zero, you could lose everything, like, that's fine. But no, crypto's a risky asset. Please. It's my money. Let me do what I want. Yeah, you could bet in a casino. You could lose your money anywhere else, but not in crypto. And again, it's because they don't want you to make money. You making money is bad for these people. You having purchasing power is bad for these people because, again, you can opt out and have purchasing power to do what you want to do without their permission. And if they can't permit you to do things, then they lose control of you. And that's what it's all about. Control. It's all about control. It's all fake. It's all fake. Anyway. We do have some companies buying Bitcoin, looking to buy more Bitcoin. So we're going to discuss that before I go on a rant about the thems of the thems and the theys of the world. Like, you know, the 1%, the elite, the elites. Thank you, Black Hat, for this. By the way, before we jump into our next story here, we do have the link to our spaces with Terra Hosting. We love Terra Hosting, our beautiful miners. Copy the link. I'll set a reminder so it pops up on my phone. But there we go. 3 p.m. Join the space, pretty please. It would mean a lot to us and Terra Hosting. Over here, we do have BitDeer, a Bitcoin mining company looking to raise $330 million via convertible notes. Again, kind of taking a page out of Strategy's playbook. Bitcoin miner and ASIC manufacturer BitDeer Tech has completed a $330 million private placement of convertible senior notes maturing July, sorry. BitDeer has completed a $330 million private placement of convertible senior notes maturing July 1st, 2031. The notes bear interest at 4.875% and a feature conversion price of $15.87 per share, about 44% above their current $11 trading price. Now, this is their plan again. They're using roughly 129.6 million are the proceeds to fund the zero strike call option, $36.1 million to pay the cash consideration for its concurrent note exchange transactions, and the remaining funds for a data center expansion, the development of its ASIC manufacturing, and working capital. So there you go. BitDeer making some moves. They're looking to raise $330 million, not exactly to buy more Bitcoin, but to go ahead and expand their business, which is very, very smart. And again, we also have GameStop that raised money as well, but to buy more Bitcoin. So GameStop has another $2.7 billion in Bitcoin buying power after $450 million green shoe exercise. Video game retailer GameStop raised an additional $450 million through a follow-on sale of zero coupon convertible senior notes, the company disclosed in a Tuesday filing to the SEC. It came just a week after their initial $2.25 billion private placement, bringing the total fundraising to $2.7 billion from the offering, according to the company. Now, these additional notes were sold under a 13-day option granted to the initial purchaser. And again, it represents a 32.5% premium. The capital will be used for general corporate purposes and making investments in a manner consistent with GameStop's investment policy, which includes acquiring Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset. GameStop. Guys, this mosquito is lurking. It's lurking. Shout out to Papa Tom. Is this Papa Tom in the chat? Yay, Papa Tom! We're also on the editor's picks page of Rumble. We love Rumble. Woohoo! We love Rumble. All right, guys, moving on. You don't rage, you rave with Randy. Go off, lasers. Love that. All right, guys, we also have Anthony Pompliano's ProCap buying $128 million of Bitcoin, their second straight day of purchases. ProCap Bitcoin, the Bitcoin native financial services firm led by entrepreneur Anthony Pomp, said they bought 1,208 Bitcoin just one day after announcing a $385 million purchase of Bitcoin. They said it paid an average of $105.9K per token, pricing the transaction at $128 million. And with this move, the company now holds a total of 4,932 Bitcoin, which recently reclaimed $108,000, again sitting right now at 107.1K per Bitcoin. So looking good, Pomp. Looking good. Would you go live 3 p.m.? We're going live on the Terra hosting spaces at 3 p.m. on X. So join the spaces. Here's where you can set your reminder if you want to come by. Shout out to Tom. We love Tom. Also, guys, we need everyone to share out the stream pretty please because we're so close to 22,000 subs. Yay, Michael Cartwright with 10 memberships. Woo! We love that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. We love Michael Cartwright. Thank you. We have Donnie T's family. They have a whole project in the crypto space, World Liberty Financial. They just actually launched USD1, which is their stable coin. But they've had their native token, WLFI, originally supposed to be a governance token, not tradable. However, it seems as though that narrative might change. Seems that the World Liberty Foundation appears to be reversing course on a core promise of their project, making its WLFI token transferable after initially making it strictly non-transferable and hence not tradable. They said, You asked to make WLFI transferable, and we heard you. This is their official X account saying, the team is working behind the scenes to make it happen. Big news coming soon. And then they said, thank you for your attention to this matter, because that is the classic Donnie T line, especially with the WAR going on. They were like, Donnie T was making announcements over on Truth Social, and he was like, thank you for your attention to this matter, friends. And so they kind of took a line out of his book as well. So that's the latest on World Liberty Financial. I don't know how you guys feel about that. There's already a lot of bills and things in Congress, especially by the Dems, that are saying, hey, like, Donnie T should not be able to have his family involved in crypto. He should not be involved in crypto or be able to profit from crypto. So that is the latest on that. But yeah, this is crazy. Guys, please smash the like, subscribe, and share. It would help a lot if we do that. We have 96 likes. Can we please get 4 more for 100, please? I know the summer is slow. I know. You guys have kids. You're playing with little kitties outside. But it would help to smash a like, especially for all the other crypto YouTubers as well. We're going to get into our spotlight today, which is the FHFA's Pulte ordering for crypto to be in consideration for your mortgage. I think this is pretty big news. It's our spotlight, for crying out loud. So let's jump into it. Do you want your cryptocurrency to help you with your mortgage? Well, seems as though it may come through. Here we go. Latest news, our spotlight today. Bitcoin continued its gentle rise as Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, which play a pivotal role in issuing mortgages to U.S. homeowners, were ordered by William Pulte, director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, the FHFA, to prepare to accept cryptocurrencies as part of applicants' assets. And so this is pretty big. And they say today's move may partially be due to FHFA Director William Pulte sharing on socials that borrowers will soon be able to take advantage of their crypto holdings for loan purposes. Strive CEO Matt Cole, also, who's a part of Strive, Vivek Ramaswamy, also, who is under Strive Management, GameStop. And so all of this is connected because they all have a goal to push Bitcoin. Just, pushing some memory buttons for you. Strive CEO Matt Cole said this is important on 2 levels, saying it makes it substantially easier for holders of Bitcoin to purchase a house without selling their Bitcoin. And the U.S. government is taking Bitcoin risk on its own book as the U.S. government implicitly guarantees Fannie Freddie mortgage loans. That is absolutely huge. As Donnie T says, it's huge. It's so huge. So that's major news. So if you guys don't want to sell your crypto, but you want to use it to prove your assets or whatever you got to do to get your mortgage, then go ahead, go do that. And I think that's pretty interesting. Even if it's not just Bitcoin, like you could have Doge, you could have Sheep, you could have any meme coin and say, hey, yeah, I hold a fat stack of this meme coin. This is my wealth. Let me get that mortgage now. And so that is wild, like absolutely wild. And we knew this was going to happen eventually, so I am not surprised. First rule of Bitcoin, never sell your Bitcoin. Listen, I agree but disagree with that statement, only because like if we're investing or we're storing our value in Bitcoin, we're doing that so we could live a better life. And if you have a goal of saying like, okay, if Bitcoin hits $250,000, I'm going to sell so that way I can get a house, then go and sell and get the house. Because you need to live. You want to live a good life, which is why you invest, which is why you hold things like Bitcoin. And that's why you have purchasing power with Bitcoin, because you did your research. It's an appreciative asset. And again, you want to improve your life. So if you want to go do that, go sell, only to improve your life. That is what we're here for. Or eventually you'll be able to just buy your house with Bitcoin so you don't have to sell it. You just transact with it. I don't know if you could do the same with gold. I don't know if you could do the same with gold. That's actually a really good question. Let me see. Let's ask Grok. Guys, we're going to ask AI right now. Okay. Grok. Can you use gold to prove wealth in Let's ask AI. It says it depends, asset valuation, okay, liquidity concerns. So it's a yes or no answer. So not all lenders treat gold the same way. Trad banks may be hesitant, while private or specialized lenders might be more open to considering gold as proof of wealth, and you would have to check with a specific lender. So I guess it depends on the lender. if you could use gold to prove wealth in order to get a mortgage. So I hope that helps. I don't think it did, but that's the best answer I can get for you. But yeah, there you go. Good morning, everyone. Smash the like, subscribe, and share. All the love to every single one of you guys. Let's go ahead and go into our coins to watch, please. Let's do it. Your top 5 gainers today are DEX-E up 6%, Bitcoin Cash up 2.6%. Interesting. ETH up 0.97, BitGet up 1.18, and then the Qcoin up 0.35%. Also, our losers today leading the way there is Pi down 14%, Curve down 11.25%, C down 10.5%, WIF down 9%, and Celestia down 9.2%. We already looked at Litecoin and ETH charts very briefly. Again, your levels to watch for Litecoin are holding 84.85, pushing 91, bearish is 75, 74, and then Ethereum, we really want to hold this $2,340. Test that 200-day SMA that's sitting at 2,563. And then look over here at 2660. That is our goal. VWAP looks good, actually. Money flow is ever slightly increasing. Then we have our green dot pushing up that momentum as well. The RSI looking good. A little bit bearish, almost neutral. So it might make a nice move up. It's in the green, up 0.66%, while everything else is in the red. So that's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting things. You're still waiting for your Pi to get unlocked. I can't keep up with that. I don't even know what's going on. Someone sent us a heart. Thank you. I appreciate it. I see that. Yeah. So let's keep getting after it, guys. I appreciate you. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did I miss anyone? Oh. Our friend Mighty wants to go over XRP. Let me go over XRP. XRP is $2.13, down 2.4%. We are looking at the bearish level of $1.84. Bullish is the 200-day SMA at 237. And then $2.60-ish, I would say more 275, is our golden zone. Volume is extremely low on XRP right now. You can see even the money flow is flattened in the red. Momentum is it's increasing, it's getting there. And then the VWAP is heading down just a little bit. And then we also have the RSI that rejected neutral and is back in the bearish end. So it seems like things are just kind of flat today. Might continue throughout the weekend. Who knows? We might have a Friday pamp to get everyone excited for the weekend. Who knows? But what I do know is that I'll be on Spaces at, why does it say 4? It's supposed to be 3. Let me hit up Terra. But guys, we're supposed to be on Spaces at 3 p.m. Eastern today with Terra hosting. Maybe there was like a little glitch there. But 3 p.m. Eastern, please tune into the Spaces with Terra hosting. You'll see me on there later, and we'll get after it. But overall, guys, we have a lot going on. Tomorrow, we're going to have our members-only after show. If we get 150 likes, we will rave. If not, then no rave. But we'll get after it. Also, you'll get it updated. Okay, thanks, Tara. Appreciate you. Also, what was I going to say? Words. Oh, yeah. After this is over, we'll be redirected to Crypto Princess. She's going to have our girl, Julie, on. We love Julie. Yeah. So when this stream automatically redirects you to Crypto Princess, please smash the like on it and say hello in the chat, because we want to make sure that we spread love to all the women in crypto, and this is the goal. Is this stocks? We're basically talking, we're talking mostly like 99% crypto here, but we're getting after it nonetheless. All right, updated 3 p.m. Eastern. Woohoo! Thank you, Tara. Sorry about that. Appreciate you. But guys, please make sure you tune in at 3 p.m. We're going to get after it today. As always, your girl got to get after it too. So we're going to get after it with the content. And yeah, hope you guys have a beautiful day. Happy Thursday. See you tomorrow for our Friday celebration. Hope you have a beautiful Thursday. Smash the like, subscribe, share it out with friends so more people know what's going on here. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and let's get after it. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. And 3 p.m. Eastern on Spaces with Terra hosting. Woohoo! Bye.